If I see you or any of your friends before then, Miss Finneran will find herself the victim of a most gruesome violation before she dies.
I would not have had that happen to you. Discourtesy is unspeakably ugly to me.
Then do this test for me.
No, but I will make you happy.
Mister, my family will pay cash. Whatever ransom you're asking for, they'll pay it.
Tell me, Mom, when your little girl is on the slab, where will it tickle you?
If I hear so much as a mouse fart in here the rest of the night, I swear by God and Sonny Jesus, you will all visit the infirmary.
My job.
My job, you mean?
A simple thank you will suffice.
Thanks, but I don't need any help.
And just when all hope is lost, Syndrome will save the day!
And I hope that their first child be a masculine child.
Now, he will be at your funeral parlor in 1 hour. Be there to greet you.
Please turn over any and all exotic materials that you've collected, or you will be prosecuted.
The joint venture between Stark Industries and the federal government, the Department of Damage Control, will oversee the collection and storage of alien and other exotic materials.
You try to take any passengers off the bus, I will detonate it. I want my money by 11 a.m.
If everybody will stay in your seats and remain calm, we should be able to defuse the problem.
All right. You gentlemen will be accorded all the help we can give. But during your stay, you will obey protocol.
Thank you, Deputy Warden. That'll be all.
Yes, sir. Pleasure, gentlemen.
My plant manager is somewhere on this train. If it leaves with him on it, it'll disrupt production, and the armaments board will want to know why.
If not, there will be at least a subsidence at the southern end of the barracks.
That's how it works. So, there will be no summary executions here.
You will experience episodes, lapses of clarity. You'll be back to normal soon.
What are they wearing now?
You will spend that hour getting acquainted with George Bailey.
You were trespassing, and I will have to call the police.
Lynn, I too have encountered great disappointment, but in my eyes, you will always be one of the greats.
Now, we have located the shrink ray in a secret lab, and once we take this shrink ray, we will have the capability to pull off the true crime of the century.
However, we will have to remove the tumor in your lymph nodes and start chemotherapy immediately.
Jim, look at the situation. The man is publicly reviled.
And I will be too.
From this moment forward, you will not refer to the U-2 as a spy plane or reconnaissance aircraft.
He has divulged what he will divulge, as no doubt Abel has also.
Please back away. We wish to avoid collateral damage and will inform you when this current conflict is resolved.
The Americans sent their circus freaks to test us. We will send them back in bags.
You are in distress.
No. Yes.
If you will just allow me to contact Mr. Stark.
Why do you call him sir?
As long as our officers and troops perform tours of duty limited to 1 year, they will remain dilettantes in war and tourists in Vietnam.
And I am not going to have my reputation in that department tarnished by a bunch of fucking limp dick, sour note.
I'm going to be thinking about jazz music and my charts and all that, and because of that, you're going to start to resent me.
You got a tail. 2 cars, not very subtle. They're not going to be very subtle from now on. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I ain't gonna count to 3. I'm not even gonna count to 1. You will shut the fuck up or I'll sing you a lullaby.
Please, man, shut
up. Hey, you're not gonna start chanting or anything, are you?
I might.
This is me.
When else are you going to get to see every Hollywood cliche crammed into the same room?
There's a lot of buzz, people talking about me, which is exciting. I think you work so hard and then all that validation.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely chicken on a stick. And your play is gonna be a triumph.
Merlin, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to do the debrief tomorrow.
I've got to get to a dinner tonight, and if I miss it, let's just say Charlie might as well have killed me.
That's all I'm gonna tell you, because that's all you need to know, so put him in a mincer, okay?
Listen, we're on the verge of finding an antidote. It's gonna be all right.
No, look left from me.
I'm going out exploring someday. You watch. And I'm going to have a couple of harems. And maybe 3 or 4 wives. Wait and see.
It's about time one of you lunkheads said it.
I'm going to miss old Annie.
So for the time being, I'm going to make this slavery malarkey work to my benefit.
All right, get ready to have your face melted. We are gonna feel these things tomorrow.
Well, we know Strucker's not going to worry about civilian casualties. Send in the Iron Legion.
Your clunky metal suits are gonna be left in the dust.
Well, that is exactly the plan.
I have a proposition to make to all of you. I'm going to call for another vote.
You're shitting me.
If they ever trace any of those accounts, they're going to wind up chasing a figment of my imagination.
You're going to need a better disguise.
He's a good lawyer. Not a Sicilian, but I think he's going to be consigliere.
Get our informers to find out where it's going to be held.
Where are they going to go? They can't just hop a ferry, scoot over to the mainland and wreak havoc.
You're quite right.
Your trap, tell me, what was the indisputable evidence you were going to use on me right before I walked up to you and put my hands in the air?
Sir, she's foreman of construction.
We're not going to have arguments with these people.
Do you know what I'm going to make? What? Artillery shells.
Everyone's making artillery
Tank
shells.
shells. They
Yeah,
need
tank shells.
that.
Dan, we chartered the boat. We're going to go fishing, and that's all there is to it.
Going to get the same opportunities as everyone else. He's not going to some special school to learn how to retread ties. Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest. You never know what you're going to get.
Next, we are going to steal...
Pause for effect.
You're going to suffer the wrath of Gru. Seriously, I'm going to count to 3.
So if you're going to fiddle with my brain and make me see a giant cuttlefish, then I know you don't do business.